go jogging around the room. Avoid the marks, don't go too quickly.
This is a Year 9 PE lesson at Hall Green. How does Shelley plan the lesson to meet the needs of the whole class?
You need to make sure that the practices you're doing, the warm-ups you're doing, all have alternatives. Particularly with a group like this, we've got various different special needs that range from things that you can see to things that you can't. With any lesson plan, the way I do it is I look at them individually. Each different person has different things that they need. For example, Dean, he likes to get out of his chair. I know that he does, so any task that I do has always got him in mind.
Today's lesson is about balance and sequencing, and a key adjustment to support Sameera and Dean is the deployment of a teaching assistant and the use of alternative equipment. What advice would Shelley give to other teachers?
I think it's something they've got to think about, but I don't think it's something that needs to worry them, perhaps as much as I realise that it does. I started here in my first year, and I'd never really worked with any disabled pupils before. And in my first lesson, I planned to do football, and I thought, oh, I can't do football. Of course, at the time, inexperience meant that I changed what I was going to do. Now I would do football, no problem. But, you know, it is about planning ahead, but it's about not worrying too much about it as well. Really, any task can be adapted ever so easily. It doesn't have to be a massive planning process. It's subtle things, but the pupils themselves really want to take part. So if you ask them as well is a good way. You know, what would you be comfortable in doing in this lesson? Sometimes you have to change it slightly because they're finding things more difficult on that day, because some illnesses are like that. And what they're normally able to do, they might not be able to do that day. But they generally tell you the truth. So it's probably a good idea to ask them.